Here we are with a distance, rate, and time word problem. So in these problems, one of the first things you're going to do is you're going to read through it a couple of times. So just know as I'm walking you through it, I've already read through it several times to think through like how this works. Amanda's plane left midway and flew south. 4 hours later, Garrett's jet left flying at 480 miles per hour in an effort to catch up. And after flying for 6 hours, he finally catches up with Amanda. What was Amanda's plane's average speed? Okay, so when we're doing this, just know that you always have some things that you're going to put into a chart form to keep it really organized and make these problems much simpler. Okay, so you're always going to put in the rate, the time, and the distance, and then you want to list the two situations, events, people, places, whatever it is that you're dealing with in the situation. So that's what I filled in over there. So anytime you see speed or miles per hour, those are rates. So you know that's going to go there. So if it's asking what's Amanda's speed for her plane, then that must be what we're trying to figure out. That's going to be X. Garrett's going 480, so we'll put that in under rate next to Garrett's name. And then we need to think about the time. So Amanda takes off first and 4 hours later. So Amanda's already been flying for 4 hours. So we know she goes at least 4 hours plus. Think about how long Garrett flew. It took him 6 hours to catch up, right? So it takes him 6 hours and she's already been going for 4 plus the 6 that he's flying. So she's still steadily flying at that point, but he's flying so much faster that, he eventually catches up. So 4 plus 6. So you could think of that just as 10, right? And then the distance is rate times time, rate times time. So X times 10, that's 10X. And 480 times 6, I don't just know that, but I did do it earlier. It is 2,880. Okay, so now the question is, how do we use these values? We've got some good information here. You're almost always going to use these two distances somehow in your equation to solve. And it just depends on what the question's asking. In this case, they've caught up to each other. So think about Amanda takes off, gets to a certain point. Garrett leaves later, but he gets to the same point, right? He's trying to catch up. And so they've gone, that doesn't look like the same distance, but they've gone the same distance. And so these distances, in other words, are equal to each other. So that's how we know that we would set these as equal. So we're going to divide by the number in front of X, which is 10. And we get X equals 288. So how fast was Amanda's plane going? It was going 288 miles per hour. That's our answer. All right. I hope that helps. These can be tricky. See you next time.